Cork team. There's a lull in the play, there's a break. Down are going to have to get composed, settle down again, and as I say, the next score is so important from a Down point of view.
It's a couple of basic errors they have made, which has cost them. It's Michael Shields. He played chess to a fairly high level down in Cork, and that's the great Micheál Murthy, one of the finest, if not the finest of all GA commentators, on his last All-Ireland final, 80 years of age. Climbed Mount Brandon in Kerry on his 80th year, Peter. Down of a mountain to climb right now.
Certainly have, and I see 3 Down subs warming up. I don't see Ambrose in the middle of that. Callum King is starting to tire. Nicholas Murphy again is coming into the game.
Ambrose Rogers still not to be sprung. 62.5 minutes gone. Noel O'Leary happy enough. This will be Canty who'll be in possession. Cadigan wanted it, Quirk instead has it, and significantly, not only do Cork have possession, they have a 3-point lead. This is O'Leary. O'Leary gives it away down the left flank, and it's all about Cork at the moment. Well cut out by Benny Coulter, but the truth of the matter is Down need Benny Coulter a whole lot closer to goal. Great run and still in possession to Martin Clark. Clark has the vision. Down now have 2-3 men over, one of whom is Fitzpatrick. Still Fitzpatrick to put 2 between them. Great score. Badly needed. Brilliantly executed, Peter.
Yeah, but we're talking about leadership. Benny Coulter, brilliant play over on the far sideline. Wanted the ball, wanted to take them on, and it was his aggression and forward thinking, I suppose, that really set up that score. And Down badly need to win this game with 7 minutes left, Mark, and it's very much game on.
Peter Fitzpatrick, he builds walls, he kicks balls, and Benny Coulter is going to be yellow carded, and I'm not sure what that was for, Peter, but
I have no idea either, and Benny doesn't seem to be complaining about it, whether he has said something to the referee or I'm not too sure. I didn't see what happened there.
No. Well, as I was saying, his last All-Ireland in Croke Park was 99, and this is the first time he's come back for an All-Ireland final, and Aidan Brannigan is about to be introduced for Down. So, Peter, I think we can say at this juncture that we will not be seeing Ambrose Rogers.
No, with Callum King being replaced, Ambrose Rogers, if he was anyway fit at all, he would be the man that would be coming in. So we haven't seen much of Brannigan, so it's a big ask of him to come in now and perform.
5 minutes remaining, plus whatever injury time David Coldrick decides to add on. Critical that Down can wrestle possession from this kick out. Possession will favour Cork and will favour Ray Carey. Ray Carey ships a tackle from Benny Coulter, does well to offload it, offloads it to Owen Cadigan. Cadigan now being chased by Daniel Hughes. Daniel Hughes commits the foul. The fouls are proving costly for Down. Noel O'Leary's in possession. Noel O'Leary kicks it straight down the middle of Croke Park and kicks it haplessly and needlessly away, and 21 fouls committed by Down. In contrast, Cork, we reckon, have only committed 15. Cork again cough it up. It's going to be a free the way of Down. 5 to go. Martin Clark has ball in hand. David Coldrick is holding up play. There's going to be yet another substitution. Cork are about to introduce Derek Kavanagh, the 29-year-old from Nemo Rangers, and it's Graham Canty, isn't it, Peter?
Nicholas Murphy.
Sorry, it's Nicholas Murphy's come off the hamstring. I was trying to go with the naked eye from way up here in the rafters. So Nicholas Murphy, who had been introduced as a second half sub, and Mark Poland also making way, Peter.
Yeah, and again, I'm somewhat surprised at that decision, because Poland had been making great runs out to the wing looking for the ball, and he was keen to get involved, so he's one of the playmakers in the team. I'm surprised that he's been taken off.
Kevin McKernan kicks it away, and it's welcomed by Cork, and now they have a lot of space. It's Donoghue. O'Connor, if he chips this one over, it will be a mighty ask of Down, and that looks sublime. That is now yet another score for Donoghue O'Connor. Point number 5, Peter, and between he and Daniel Goulding, they've kicked 14 points. Remarkable.
Yeah, again, fantastic score over left shoulder.
Fitzpatrick once more to put 2 between them. 3.5 minutes remaining. Fitzpatrick does have a man outside of him as Ronan Murtha It's over. It's over, and it's 2 between them. It's Murtaugh's first score.
Good score. He would have been tempted there, Mark, maybe to go and head in and try for goal. But there's at least 4 minutes and whatever injury time left. So Down are still very much in it.
Soloed off the left, cleared over the top from the right. Jerome Murtaugh, 28 years of age now from Ballyholland. He's opened a gym in Newry with the ice baths. Now then, this one is critical that Down get to it. Rooney did get to it, but it spilled kindly for Cork, and now in possession in the shape of Aidan Walsh. Walsh does have a runner. Oh, great ball. There's a goal on here for Cork. If they can close it quickly, that could be it. McVeigh once more, and it came off the boot of Colm O'Neill. I think Brendan McVeigh will be the all-star keeper this year, Peter. But that was
two things. The possibility that he actually touched the ball in the ground, and I'm surprised Cork haven't appealed for a penalty. But the other thing, I don't think it was a 45 mark. It clearly came off a Cork.
It was Kevin McKernan once more, and that was picked up off the ground, and that should be a penalty. And why I say once more, because there was this debate against Kildare with McKernan, but we watch this, Peter. He blatantly and obviously just here.
There, yeah, he touched it
and picked it off the ground. That's a penalty.
Yeah.
And the umpire, Peter, was standing centimetres from him. Centimetres.
Yeah, well, if we seen it from up here, I'm sure the referee was close enough to the action. But if Daniel Goulding can kick this over, it could be game over. Daniel
Goulding. He's on 8 points. He's looking for 9 points. Only a goal will do for Down. Only a goal will do for Down. Cork 16 points, Down 13 points. And we are entering the last minute and a half here in Croke Park. Cork are on the brink of a first All-Ireland, and off the ball someone has gone down rather sharply. It's Conor Garvey. Referee allows play to continue. Dan Gordon has come out in and around midfield. It's the last throw of the dice on what has been a long and winding road, and it looks like Down will come up short. Dan Gordon in possession. This is McGinn. There's no one ahead of him. They have to work it short. Martin Clark just hasn't had the legs which we've associated with him. Clark's ball looks for Benny Coulter. Up rises Benny Coulter, over the top it goes, but they need a goal. They need a goal. 1 minute remaining, 2 points between them. Cork 16, Down 14. Peter, I just don't think it's within their capabilities to land another 2 scores.
Well, it depends on what injury time is left, Mark. If there's 2 minutes, Down have still as well within them to kick the ball over the bar twice. But that score emanated from a bone-crunching tackle by Conor Garvey. It was a 50-50 ball between him and Derek Kavanagh. Kavanagh a much physically superior than Garvey, but Garvey wanted it more than Kavanagh, and thankfully, from a Down point of view, he won it and set up the attack which led to that score.
And what did David Coldrick's umpires spot? John Coldrick, his brother, and Tony Kearney, and let's hope from Down's perspective it's not Benny Coulter. Peter, what do you think?
Yeah, well, the trend, this is the tackle that we're on about. That was shoulder to shoulder in my opinion, and a fair hit. But Cork have continued the trend of bringing on experienced men. Both John Hayes has been introduced and Fintan Gould, men who have played in All-Ireland before.
So we're into injury time. I'm not yet clear on just how much time there will be to be added on. There will be 2 minutes. Dan Gordon, can they put one between it? To Fitzpatrick, oh, great block in there, and it was blocked down by Aidan Walsh. And Cork fighting to the death. I think Daniel Hughes will do well to keep this one in. John Miskela has conceded the sideline ball. The sideline ball needs to be taken very, very quickly. Martin Clark will take it, surely. He'll not have a go from here, Peter. 2 minutes remaining, Peter. 2 minutes of time to be added on, so there's a minute and a half gone.
A point, they shouldn't need to be going for goals. If they can get a point at this stage, they have plenty of time to get an equaliser.
Oh, there was a fist gotten to, and it's over the top, and there's one between them. And Peter, in that great maelstrom, I think it was Danny Hughes who got the fist to it, but that's one between them. This kick out now becomes crucial, critical, vital, the most important kick out in the history of Down's last 50 years of football. Danny Hughes puts one between them. James McCartan is well, he's angst-ridden. Peter,
Down have a fantastic record of never losing an All-Ireland final, and they've 1 minute to hold on to that. They're going to give it everything.
They won it in 1960, they won it in 61, they won it in 68, they won it in 91, they won it in 94. Can they earn a replay? Not if Cork have anything to do with it. It's in the arms now of Fintan Gould. Here's the whistle shrill. 25 seconds remaining here. Cork will be in no hurry whatever to take this one. It is critical they do not kick possession away. Conor Cunningham knows that he is on the verge of joining that elite club of managers who have managed both and won All-Irelands. This is with Daniel Goulding. Brendan McVeigh has to get there. There's about 10 seconds remaining. The whistle is sounded. This will be the last attack of the game. There were 2 minutes to be played. They've got to get it taken quickly. They've got to give it quickly. It's with McKernan, 1 point separated. And McKernan back outside to Dan McCartan. McCartan has the door closed. Somehow they've got to work it forward quickly. Cork tacking tigerishly, tenaciously. McGinn's in possession. The whistle's still in the mouth. That must be it. It must be Cork's All-Ireland. Possession turned over. Daniel Goulding has it. He'll go for the corner. He has been fouled. He's been fouled by McKernan. This will be the last kick of the game. The game is up. The ghost is up. We are about to witness history. We are about to witness a 7th All-Ireland title for Cork, and we are about to witness the men from the Mourns losing for the first ever time on the biggest day of the footballing calendar in Ireland. And Peter, there's no way back now.
No, the Cork players in the sideline are ready. Come on, this will be the final kick of the game. And what is so disappointing in the last passage of play was that Conor McGinn was isolated. He needed help. Nobody got over to him quick enough, and Cork turned him over. And you know, you've got to give great credit to Cunningham, and this Cork team has been written off all year, and they're on the verge of winning an All-Ireland title.
6 second-half points from Daniel Goulding really have been the difference. Cork 16 points. Down 15 points, and it's going to drop dangerously. It's Down's possession. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Conor Cunningham and his band of merry men, Terry O'Neill, Ger O'Sullivan, Jim Nolan, they celebrate. It's Cork's day. They won it in 89, they won it in 90, they won it in 73, they won it in 45, they won it in 1911. They won it in 1890, and they now join Meath on 7 All-Ireland titles. And Peter, as we look at that controlled bedlam, if you like, they're deserving of it.
Yeah, I think so. Down are obviously distraught. They gave it everything that they had, and they never stopped fighting. But this is Cork's day, and Conor Cunningham, a man who played in 4 successive All-Ireland finals himself, a great leader when he played with Cork, and he has shown remarkable persistence with this team, a team that everybody was very quick to write off. They've shown great steely resolve all year, you know, to win matches where they shouldn't have, and again they held firm today and finished very strong. And it's great to see a man of Graham Canty's stature finally getting to lift an All-Ireland medal. Well,
Peter, just about an hour and a half ago we mentioned Graham Canty and his troubles, reflecting yours in 2003. It is Cork's day, and whilst it will not be remembered as one of the great finals, the difference, I said, was Goulding in that second half, and the difference was their ability to almost outscore Down by 3-1. And yet we must pay Down tremendous credit too. Who would have thought there would have been an All-Ireland final, and who would have thought they would have brought it almost to the last kick of the game?
There's no doubt about it. Down came out of nowhere to get to this final, but you've got to hand it to Cork. They won it without playing, you know, scintillating, fast-flowing football. But you know, so many of the games they won this year, they've had to do it the hard way, and that was the case today. They hung in there, and they can thank their free taker Daniel Goulding, who was immaculate from place balls today. A great striker of the ball, remained cool and calm, and his assassin beside him, Donncha O'Connor, he also made such a valuable contribution.
I'm happy to report that although Down have taken the hill, no one has taken the field post-match Austin. It's the day of disappointment for Down. It's a day of disappointment for Ulster. Conor Cunningham will join that elite group of managers of 7 as someone who's both managed and played in a winning All-Ireland final. There's quite a few in that group of 6 or 7. I'll appraise you of them later. I will hand back to you in the studio by wrapping up the final score. The final score in Croke Park on this 2010 All-Ireland football final day. It's Cork 16 points. It's Down 15 points. It's back to Belfast.